Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, January 28th, 2019 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I hold the integrity of my soul vibration. And hold on to your something, kids. It's so funny. I was just asking Joe what the radio says in the Brave Little Toaster. He's like, I thought he said, like, hold on to your turbans, kids. This is going to be a wild ride. But Joe said it's hold on to your seats, kids, because there's low-flying aircraft. And there's no low-flying aircraft. But we have a really interesting few days, some really interesting energies coming into play. So the most interesting thing to me is probably this connection that we're moving into, the exact connection between Saturn and Neptune. So Saturn is in Capricorn. Saturn in Capricorn is helping us all rise into soul purpose. Take it to the next level. Like, are we going to reach our ultimate soul purpose in the next 2 years? Some of us might. And some of us may have a journey that continues onward past that. But we're all being asked to step up to the next level. Meanwhile, many of us who have followed society's rules to such a degree that we have not necessarily always honored our soul purpose, our soul contract, that soul vibrational energy, some of that stuff is falling away. Saturn is very karmic. And it's really interesting when it meets with Neptune, which Neptune can also be karmic. Neptune takes us to the esoteric level of karma. Neptune has a very spiritual path that it's, taking us on, especially in Pisces. Neptune in Pisces, in and of itself, really connects us to the spiritual and potentially past life, ancestral stuff that needs to be unwound, released. So this week, as Saturn and Neptune meet up, which they meet up generally once a year, unless there's some fancy retrograde aspecting going on. But as these guys connect in, we're having karmic release come up to help push us into this next level, soul vibration, soul purpose energy. So listen to the lessons that come up for you this week. What pattern is being called for you to break? What pattern is being broken for you? Or what pattern is coming up again that's calling for you to choose a different path? Be very vigilant. Be very observant. Hold your integrity of your soul's highest vibration. And be very aware of any karmic situations. You're like, oh, deja vu. I have had this happen before. Been there, done that. Okay, this is what I did last time. Is this my integrity? Is this when I'm honoring my soul's highest vibration? Am I listening to myself? Am I listening to my heart in this? That's going to be really important. Now, the other thing that's happening at the same time, which feels so connected, is we have a grand cardinal cross going on. Now, this involves asteroids and the nodes, but it's so perfect with this timing and the energies that are filtering in. So we have, again, the North Node in Cancer. The North Node in Cancer is like, you must nurture yourself. This is of the utmost importance. Nurturing and allowing the feelings. That's one of the things that society has frowned upon. And I can't tell you how many times, I've talked to friends over the years where they've been like, oh, like, I feel these things at business and I hold back my feelings because I will not be respected if I have my feelings, or I won't be respected if I say my intuition is saying this, or I won't be respected if I have to take care of my child and they're sick. And the universe is saying, whoa, what's really important? So with the North Node in Cancer, we're remembering what's really important. And we're putting society rules that have kept us away from what's important to the side. Interesting timing for that to just go out right there. Hello. It's like, let's release this. Yes, we take the release. Then we have, connecting in with this, we have, God, I love this. We have Uranus. Uranus and Aries. And Uranus and Aries is like who you are, and the power in who you are and the vibration of who you are is going to be part of what helps you change. You being true to you, the individual. We all have our individual vibrations, our individual energies that we're meant to bring to fulfill in. That's going to help. And anything that's not true to you needs to fall away, come down. Now, directly opposite that of your, connecting in. Directly opposite that is Pallas. Pallas is in Libra right now. Pallas can represent patriarchal energies. And so part of this opposition between Uranus and Pallas is like, hey, how long have you followed the patriarchal rules? That again, keep you outside of what you need to do to be true to you, to be of your highest integrity, whether it is nurturing yourself, nurturing your child, listening to your intuition, listening to your feelings. So we have this opposition going this way. Feeding into all of this, because she can, is Lilith. Lilith is hanging out with the South Node in Capricorn. And to me, her hangout with the South Node in Capricorn is like, hey, if you followed these rules before and it felt like it wasn't true to your soul, it didn't feel like it was good to your soul, this is your chance to take that path where you are walking with the utmost integrity and being like, I can go my own way. You can go your own way. I'm going to listen to myself. I'm going to trust myself. I'm going to trust my path. So it's just such interesting timing as we have this karmic release and we have this cardinal cross, grand cardinal square energy. Now, just to put it in your mind, a cardinal cross, cardinal square, it's either 4 sets of squares, or not 4 sets, 4 squares, or 2 sets of oppositions. So either way, you may feel resistance in it. And resistance doesn't mean that it's a wrong thing. It's like, feel the fear and do it anyway. What was that thing? Fear. I made up my, there's the, I don't know, what is the fear euphemism that they make? It's like, I forget what it is, but mine is feel everything and relax. You may feel tension in this. It may feel like, oh my God, I'm scared. Am I doing the right thing? Really listen to yourself. Feel everything that comes up and relax. Relax into your personal soul container and hold the integrity of your soul vibration. Okay, easier said in the scope than necessarily to do, but I have faith in all of you and me. Besides that big energy, we are building into Sun conjunct Mercury tomorrow. So, Sun conjunct Mercury amps up the Mercury vibes. So, conversations may be like on point, really having a lot of profound realizations by connecting to others, by connecting to your higher self. This can also stimulate your nervous system. It may stimulate your mind. You may find that you are having trouble sleeping. But listen, because there are insights coming through with this building connection. Besides that, through today, as we're building into all of these things, we have the moon in Scorpio. And the moon in Scorpio, it loves to empower us. Moon in Scorpio is like, feel the fear and do it anyways. Feel the fear, but trust in yourself. Trust in your place in the universe. Now, this is not to be mixed up with like your intuition being like, no, this isn't for you. So sometimes people get fear and intuition saying, no, this isn't for you mixed up. Be very clear. And if it's not clear, ask your body or ask the universe for a clear sign. Wait, what are you talking about here? What do you mean here? So moon in Capricorn. Moon in Capricorn, or not Capricorn. Mercury's got me. Moon in Scorpio. Moon in Scorpio is connecting to Saturn in Capricorn and Neptune in Pisces. It's kind of igniting this sextile between them, which is this karmic release. And again, Moon in Scorpio feeding in supports that. Your work in this is to notice what empowers you, especially as you change the pattern. What pattern needs to be shifted in order to empower you? Moon in Scorpio connecting to Pluto is mimicking this lesson. Today has such a strong, empowered streak to it, but it will be through you holding the integrity of your soul vibration. What is your soul vibration? Can you tune into it? That's a really good step through the path of all of this astro. So, feel, and what is it? Feel everything and relax. Yeah, feel everything and relax. I know that's not what it is. I know fear is like something else, but that's the one that always speaks to me so much. Feel everything and relax. Okay, so this week, there is change afoot. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Good things are happening, but the good happens the more we bring forth our own personal light. This is not a call for laziness. This is definitely a work week, but sometimes the work, I'm going to remind you this, is relaxing into yourself and trusting yourself. The last 2 cards, both these cards say don't get too stuck and caught up in your mind, but both these cards also say, like, hey, this card, don't compare your process to others. This one, take care of your monkeys. Put down all the excess to tune into yourself, to really know your soul vibration, your true soul vibration, your authentic soul vibration. You have to cut out the noise, cut out the funk, cut out all of that so that you're with yourself, to remember who you are. So that is it for today. To book a reading, you can email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There is enough love in the world for you, and you have the power. Namaste.